Yes, a very good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone present in this show tonight. And this is All Passion Global Singapore, Malaysia. And we are located in Singapore where we are having this webinar. And this webinar actually started in since year 2021 September. How did this get started? Actually, it started through a lady called Miss Chui here, and she joined ONPASSIVE in November 2020. And after that, she got Miss Mabel Chan to join her. And after joining her, Miss Mabel Chan and Miss Chui here does not know who their leader was. And thank God, within 2 days, they found their sponsor, and that is none other than Dr. Bill Williams.
Yeah.
So after finding Dr. Bill Williams, and through his encouragement and his guidance, the webinar actually the trial got started on the 23rd of September 2021. And after that, the first public webinar started on 30th of September 2021. Wow. And since then, every Thursday, we are here without fail. Rain or shine, we are here. So for those of you who are new with us today, please feel welcome that you can visit us here every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Singapore time. You can convert it to your time, whether it's morning or afternoon or evening. Yeah. So we would like to thank Dr. Bill Williams for staying with us since we started until now. And he is actually our resident leader and our host in Singapore. And we would really like to thank him for guiding us and giving us the guidance and the confidence to really lead the team here and to run this webinar every Thursday without fail. So thank you very much, Dr. Bill. Thank you.
Thank you.
On All Passion Singapore here, what we do is we are running for us, our vision is ONPASSIVE vision. We follow ONPASSIVE, and our mission is Bless and passion for humanity, eradicating poverty and to uplift humanity. So this is our passion and our mission and our vision, and we will follow and we support Mr. Ash Mufara.
Yeah.
And together we are going to make sure that this world will be a better place to live in. So without further ado, also I would like to welcome our guest speaker for tonight, our presenter, Mr. Thierry Ocho.
Ocho, yay!
Thank you so much.
Bonjour.
Yeah.
Thank you. And so without further ado, I would like to call upon Mr. Kumaran to run the next sector of this meeting. Thank you. Over to you, Kumaran.
Yes, Kumaran created this intro video, and let me share that with everyone. It should be this one. Okay. Let me can see.
And while everybody's listening, getting ready, share in Facebook and different places how to get onto the webinar today. Share with your friends.
Yes, here we go.
Hello my family, I am so happy because I am the next guest speaker at Dr. Bill Williams Singapour Malaysia au Passion Global Webinar, on 31 Auguste 2023 8.30 AM DT and 8:30 PM Singapore Time. I am going to my passion for ONPASSIVE. C'est la première fois que vous venez au webinaire de Singapour. Rendez-vous à Singapour.
This is just the beginning. I'm very happy how it came out. Nothing like we planned, but it was perfect.
We go to the top with the Philippines. We go to the top with the Netherlands.
Singapore.
We go Singapore.
Absolutely.
All
We
over
are
the
in
world.
Singapore. We'll make a show of it. Yeah.
Bangladesh.
Yeah, indeed.
See you at the top.
See you at the top. Thank you, Dr. Bill. Appreciate you.
We are here, we are on passive, shining bright into the future. We rise high with one heart and revolution, lifting up humanity as we rise, standing tall, hand in hand. We are the unicorn, we are the stars. In it to win it, in it to win it. In it to win it, in it to win it. Bringing hope, shining the light. We're a nation, we are rising with one love, with one goal, bringing solution, lifting up humanity. Let's rise high, standing tall, hand in hand. We are the unicorn, we are the stars. In it to win it, in it to win it, to win it. We are the unicorn, we are the stars. In it to win it, in it to win it, to win it. To win it, to win it, to win it, to win it. In it to win it, to win it, to win it. Standing tall. We are the unicorn, we are the stars. Standing strong, intent. We are the unicorn, we are the stars. To win it, 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 to win it. Come sing it again, sing. In it to win it. To win it, to win it, to win it, to win it. In it to win it, to win it, to win it. Standing tall.
Wow, thank you, Kumaran. That was great sharing about team passion during the last 20 months. It is nice to remember the active founders who support our webinar each week and the guest speakers who have visited us. By the way, my name is Joanne Wong. I co-host the next agenda. I will invite Brother John Barilla to guide us on the do's and don'ts during our webinar. Please take over, Brother John.
Yes, thank you very much, Joanne. Thank you. Hello everybody. Just a few do or don'ts. Please don't raise your hands right now or throughout the presentation, which will be coming up shortly. Please, we don't like to see the hands up when we're not going to call on it for a while because it's not the Q&A time yet. So don't raise your hands now, but wait, and a little later, we'll let you know it's time to raise your hands for questions and answers also, please. Well, of course, keep your mics muted. Also, please sit up straight if you're on video and I see it as maybe lying down. Or just not looking proper, because we want to look nice and neat and friendly here, or I'll close your video. So anyway. That's about it. Oh, and no questions in the chat please, or we'll answer questions in a little while when we call for questions and answers. Okay, that's about it. For now, thank you very much folks, and take over please, Joanne.
Thank you, Brother John Barilla. Now I will invite the one, in the only one, our First Lady, Queen Dr. Benny, to thank our God. Please, Queen Dr. Benny.
Thank you so much, Joanne, for giving me this opportunity. And also, I want to thank Brother John Barilla for the do's and don'ts. And the rest guys for coming here, we love you guys. And the first thing I want to thank is our Father. I want to thank our Maker, our God. Because He, by the way, brought all of us together this afternoon, this evening and this morning. He loves all of us, that is where we can breathe in and out. As you all know, there are a lot of people in the hospital that are begging for this air. They're paying for it, so when you wake up in the morning, please thank your God. I want to thank our Father again for sending somebody to us, that is why we are here. He sent our visionary to all of us, right? This visionary saw the vision and he was not selfish. He decided to share this opportunity with all of us. And his name is Mr. Ash Mafair. If it wasn't for him, we will now not be here. Thank you, thank you. Joanne, to you now.
Thank you, Dr. Benny. That's really touching our hearts. Now let's invite our Singapore great leader, creating so many ONPASSIVE founders in Southeast Asia. Let's welcome Sister Mabel. The floor is yours. Please continue.
Okay. Thank you. And now I will give my short little, not too short today, 15 minutes presentation and introduction of pin myself. Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever we are. This is All Passion, Singapore, Malaysia Global, and we are here tonight to serve you. We have our host team here with leader Dr. Bill Williams, our resident leader from USA, myself, Mabel Chan, Jeannie Tan, Faith Yo from Singapore. We have Florence Howe and Kumaran from Malaysia, Debbie McCormick, Dr. Benny England, and Jeffrey Morlock from USA, all part of the host team to make this happen every Thursday. Tonight, our speaker, Thierry Ocho from France, is going to help us understand passion. The agenda tonight, I will take about 15 minutes, a little bit longer today, because we have updates. So I'm going to share about the heart of Mr. Ash Mufare on passive corporate updates, and then Thierry Ocho will come and share his passion and one leadership trait for Oblast. There are many traits, but what will stand out for this man, Mr. Ocho? And then the floor is open for everyone to share passion. And of course, Dr. Bill Williams will always give us gems in every Thursday when he's with us. Mr. Ash Mufara says this week with this quotation: wealth, health, character. I just love what he has said this week. When wealth is lost, nothing is lost. When health is lost, something is lost. When character is lost, everything is lost. And now it's just encourage us to understand what character is even in the weeks and months ahead. OPassion's mission, nurturing mindset and leadership for passion and OBLES. Our mission here is to ignite passion for humanity, to form passion groups and help them achieve their goals. And for a start, our first action plan is invite affiliates like tonight, Thierry, to share with us their passion. It could be just one person at a time. And as long as we keep sharing, suddenly we will have an army marching forward, unstoppable to make the world a better place. Yes, indeed, it is passion for humanity. Passion groups. As we come together to share our passion, we pray that passion groups will come together. Example, clean drinking water projects. This is for Debbie McCormick. We are with you. Feeding the poor, homeless, aged and needy, orphans, refugees. Many of us are concerned and have a heart for this group of people. So let us come together as our passion leads us to form passion groups to help these groups. And then, of course, one of my passion is animals, strays, and wildlife, and many more. So passion groups can pop up, can be formed in various locations and areas in countries, and of course, globally. So we are stronger together. Now, the heart of Mr. Ash Mufare. He said, do it or die. He said he will guarantee our success. And he vowed to share wealth with us. This is the man we are following. This is the CEO leading ONPASSIVE, vowing to share wealth with us. He says, Ash says, my name is Ash Mufare, and I will conquer starvation in the world. He said this in July 12, 2020, this year. He said, we are fighters for you, for humanity. He said, our passion is not his passion is not just it's not his legacy, but to build our legacy, yours and mine, the 1.4 million of us, the people of this world. Mr. Ash Mufara says, an army of CPAs, financial teams, and of course, our legal teams are all fine-tuning the projected commission. This plan is eminently coming. If you are in it, we will in it. And here it is, an update. The next few slides is about update the last 2 weeks. All Connect is going to be launched live soon. And there is a free version. For the free version, 300 attendees can join for free, unlimited time. And then we have a paid version, $125 a month, and can have up to 10,000 attendees. The free version can have up to 300 attendees. If it is a paid version, we can have up to 10,000 attendees. And then different packages and features will be shared for us to meet everybody's requests. And there are ways to pay monthly, quarterly, or annually. Another update regarding this All Connect that will be launched to be a paid product. What founders are expected to come out of the pocket to activate each account. So this is an attempt to calculate, to share with us how the calculation of 143 per account come to. All Connect, when it is launched, is $125 a month. And for a start, it's going to launch to us for 3 months subscription. 3 months subscription will be 125 times 3, but the company is giving to us founders 1 month free. So we only pay for 2 months for 3 months subscription. So it comes to 125 times 2 is $250 to pay for 3 months. Now, then let's calculate how much we really have to come out of pocket. In our O wallets right now, we have 10 O coins. The credits in our O wallet is known as O coins, not dollars, O coins. And then we are given 10 O coins when we migrate to the OES platform. And then we are expecting a refund of the joining fee, 97. Therefore, we would have 107 O coins in our O wallet when O Connect is launched for us to purchase. So here we go for the 3-month subscription, 250 less 107 O coins. We need only to come out of pocket 143 US dollars. There is a O-Verify product again when it is launched. When we sign up for this O-Verify, we will be given a credit of 10 O coins. But for this, apparently we can't use that for the purchase for the 3-month subscription of O Connect. So this is an attempt to calculate, to show everyone where we come with the 143 to sign up to purchase O Connect. Important notice. Here, the next few slides, I want to share what Mr. Michael Williams from Canada shared this week. He gave a long, important notice to explain to us, to put our minds and our heart and spirit in the right place. So these next few slides, I just want to highlight what he said this week. Michael says, stop the madness, look, listen, read, and understand, and take action. Michael says about commission, you will receive, just now was about 143 to purchase or connect. Now it's about commission. You will receive 100% of the first sale. You may have many under you, but the first to purchase or connect, you will get 100% of what this person paid. So it could be 143 if you are a founder, if that person is a founder, or 240 for non-founders. Where do you get 240? 3-month subscription, but even non-founders will get 1 month free. And then he has a 10 credit, so it's 240. So if a non-founder sign up in your account, 240, you get 100% commission from this sign up. But Michael says, but stop focusing on this. Thereafter, after the first one who sign up, you get 100%. Thereafter, the second and the third and the fourth and the 50th person who purchase or connect in your network, you will get 25% of each person's sign up, each person's purchase. Regardless if this person is a founder or non-founder, you get 25%. So 25% of 143 is $35.75, or 25% of 240 is $60. So this is just one page of calculating commission. I'm taking a bit longer in this slide because of the updates. What if you have 10 customers signing up, 20 customers signing up, 30, 40, 100 customers signing up? So stop the madness, stop the wondering and the questioning. It is better, it's going to be better than what we are thinking. And then he says, what if you have 1,000 customers? So stop thinking about the 143 or the 35.75. Just stop and trust the system. We're talking about O Connect. Is O Connect our only product family of founders and affiliates? Will customers not purchase other products? What about O domain, O traffic, O tracker, and so on? So you are just concentrating on O Connect, but we have other products coming that will contribute to your commission. Will you not receive customers from all these products? These are what Michael Williams telling us this week. Michael also says, stop worrying about money. I just have a few more slides to just emphasize what Michael said this week because it's so important. The goal of ONPASSIVE is that one day, all of us, money will no longer be an issue for us. And it's so wonderful for Michael to say all this week because there are still people who are not computer savvy, who are just wondering and worrying, will they be left out? You will not be left out. He says, stop wondering, thinking, and questioning this business, this movement of ONPASSIVE. This is not a 90-day business, but a business for life. I hope all of us are hearing today, be it you are here for the first time or for the longest time in any webinar. This is not a 90-day business, but a business for life. Stop focusing on the small stuff. This is there is more to this business, more to the 100% of the first one signing up, more than the 25% of everyone signing up. This is just will blow your mind. Everything that we know is just the tip of the iceberg, 10% of what we know. Michael says, this is going to be a list of says he's just telling us, putting us in our right perspective. So please bear with us. I will finish probably, hopefully in just 5 minutes, okay? We are in it to win it. Michael says, did you join ONPASSIVE to make $143 a month? You are so worried about paying the $143 and wondering whether you're going to take this back. Some is even asking, when will I see the return of 143? Did you join ONPASSIVE to make 143? I just told some of my friends and members, even if I give you, if there is 100% or 1,000%, a 10 times return of 143, you're talking about 1,043. Did you join ONPASSIVE to make $1,043? Or a quarter, 240. If this is all you're making, if this is all that you're making, 1,043 or 43, will it help lift up humanity? Will it help your brothers and sisters? Will it help to rid the world of homelessness? Will it help to provide clean waters to the millions of people? Will it help to provide affordable housing? Will it help to fight starvation? Your 143, your 243, your 1,043, or even your 10,043, or even if I can say 143,000, will it put a dent to poverty? Will it help to provide health care to millions? And the list goes on. Are we here for all this small amount? And then he says, to repeat what we have said month after month, no need to recruit or sell. Once again, as a reminder, this is from Michael Williams, okay, not from me. No need to recruit, as this is not what we do in ONPASSIVE. No need to sell either. We simply give away free accounts. Free customers, people that will use our products for free. This is the marketing strategy of Mr. Ash Mufareh. Now, for those who are computer savvy, for those who are able to reach out to your friends and even to the crowd, go ahead, just go ahead. No one is saying you don't do that. So if you are already in network marketing, you know what is marketing, you know what is reaching out to the mass, continue what you are doing. But this particular page is continuing to help people. I think there are hundreds of thousands of people who are not computer savvy, who do not know how to recruit or sell. Thousands of us. This page is for you and I, to comfort us. No need to recruit or sell, but those who can continue to learn what you can do. ONPASSIVE is the marketing strategy, is about free, and it will sell, the products will sell itself. The system in the OES system sells itself. Our products will sell themselves. As long as you are on the OES platform, the marketing strategy of all the product is that it will help you to buy it. It will lure you to try and purchase the products. So this is coming into the platform free, and then the system will sell itself. I said one day, ONPASSIVE will sell ONPASSIVE products for you. Can I just repeat this? ONPASSIVE will sell ONPASSIVE products for you. This is the last slide of Michael Williams said many things. His important notice is one long string. I just highlight a few here. He says, trust the system. And there is a possibility you say, I don't have customers, and right now, no team, nobody under me. And Michael Williams says, stop, no problem. The company will have millions of customers that it will be allocated to those who are active. Now, this is where many people will say, what do you mean by active? I'm not active. So he complete the meaning of active. He say active meaning those who purchase or connect, those who purchase products when they are launched. This is called active. As long as when products are launched and you purchased it, you are considered an active founder, an active affiliate. So let this comfort all of us who do not know how to sell or buy. So we will go on. You are active, you purchase a product, you will go in line to receive the customers from ONPASSIVE cooperative marketing strategy. He says, trust the company. Trust our CEO. Michael says, what we have is better than all of what we can put together in thoughts. What we know is only 10%. Mr. Ash Mufareh really have a lot installed for us. And updates, please have the habit to go to our back office and look at the update. The vision of Mr. Ash Mufareh. Making the world a better place, one person at a time. Founders, you and I are that person, one family at a time. Your family and my family is that family. And then collectively, 1.4 million of us will touch 1.4 million at a time. And then 1.4 million families at a time, eradicating poverties, communities, many at a time, eradicating poverty as much as possible. And we are, the 1.4 million of us are his motivation. Mr. Ash Mufareh says the goal of ONPASSIVE is to be a beacon of hope to humanity. I believe because God is in ONPASSIVE. Mr. Ash Mufareh acknowledges God in public, that says God has endorsed ONPASSIVE and has given him triple power, the vision of making ONPASSIVE, the vision of making the world a better place is his power. The 1.4 million of us, early registrant, is his power. And then the super executive team is his power. I just want to highlight this again. how he encouraged me even to this week to follow him closely. When health is lost, nothing is lost. Ash says, when health is lost, something is lost. But when character is lost, everything is lost. Let's learn more what is character. The passion, the heart of Mr. Thierry Ocho, our speaker tonight, he says this. I found this in your Facebook, Thierry, and you said, being raised right doesn't mean you don't drink or party or smoke. Being raised right is how you treat people, your manners and respect. I think this is character. Thierry Ocho, he is a musician with 30 years experience in entertainment, in the entertainment industry. He's the owner of bars and restaurants in hotels. Joined ONPASSIVE 31st August 2018. Today, this year, he is 55 years old. He shared with us just now, and he believed ONPASSIVE will change lives. Thierry, the floor is yours, and let me start by asking you to share your passion tonight. And can you give us, Thierry, the definition of passion from your point of view? Just in general, what do you think passion is? The meaning, the definition of passion. Thierry?
Thank you, Mabel. It was a nice presentation, by the way. I mean, passion is only 7 letters, but it's like a week, it's like a year of action, because you need. For me, the passion is putting an effort not every minute of the day, but every day. If you can put an effort, this is passion. My passion in ONPASSIVE started not at the beginning 5 years ago when I registered, because we were at the time not so sure about what Ash said to us was so big that at the time we were questioning ourselves if he was able to do it, you know. So, but when I mean 2 years after, in 2020, when I came back after the loss of some of the early founders, and when I saw what he was able to do in 2 years, for example, the building in Hyderabad. At the beginning, we were not in Hyderabad. At the beginning, we were in another town in India. I don't remember the name. But when I saw what he has put in a short span of time, because 2 years was really short for me to have its own office and the people who are working hardly in Hyderabad around the project. So I think at this time in 2020, I was less skeptical than in 2018. and many of us, I think, also. And we were. I decided to push and to move forward with ONPASSIVE to help mostly the French communities, because the English community is well covered by many of the leaders who are here and around the globe. And at the time, only maybe, I don't know if you know him, but we had Joseph Tala, who is from Cameroon, who was doing a webinar in French for us. Charles, who is Charles Osong, who is one of the leaders, but speaking a little bit of French, who was helping also the French community, who is also from Cameroon. And so I decided to engage more, to do weekly webinar at the beginning. I think next month, early as possible, I will do probably daily webinars, because a lot of people are asking, like you said, Michael told us this week, stop the craziness about all the questioning and all that. And so I'm still doing my regular Wednesdays webinar in the evening. For you, it's early morning for Singapore, but I'm still doing it. I was doing it yesterday night. And on Saturdays, we have Saturdays evening, we have a big webinar with the French community. And I'm still doing the, how you say that, the navigation, how to navigate into the OES, in the ecosystem, and so on. So a lot of help for founders, because still today we have some people who are coming on Wednesdays and Saturdays for the first time, because or they are not well connected on the social network like Telegram, and they don't go often in their back office, so they don't check the webinars. There are so much webinars right now in the founders back office. When you look every day, at the time I began to post there, maybe 1 year ago, it was only 3 to 4, 5 webinars a day. Now, if you look at it, it is nearly 20, 30 webinars every day around the globe. At the time, it was happening also, but now people are asking me and other leaders to post it regularly to have more visibility, and more people, more founders coming to the explanation webinar, where they are doing a great job. Every teams around the world are doing a great job. So about passion, I mean, for me, it's every morning when I woke up, I'm looking at my Telegram, which webinar I have to post today, and so on. I mean, passion is part of my is in me every minute, because yes, like Dr. Benny and other were regular to say, we sleep on passive, we eat passive,
Yes.
we are living on passive fully. So this is my way of passion, and I can wait. I can wait for the goal in my life that was at the beginning when I signed up with ONPASSIVE. I can't wait to travel the world and to help people, to help communities with everything you already listed in your fantastic presentation, because there are so much things to do to help eradicate the poverty that we need a lot of our leaders and founders to help to do that by passion.
Mm-hmm. What do you think, there's this perspective, how do you think OBLES or ONPASSIVE can make the world a better place? How can we, just now I was saying, groups can come together to help do projects. What about you? What do you think ONPASSIVE can do from your mind? ONPASSIVE can reach out to community.
Well, it's simple, you know. It already exists a long time ago on the internet. I'm doing since I don't know exactly the date, but probably 10 years. I'm doing how you say that, credits, loans, you know, for communities around the globe. On a platform. I don't know if any of you are knowing kiva.org, which is a nice platform where you can help communities and individuals around the globe by doing by helping them with money. Sometimes it is loan, sometimes it is given. I'm sure OBLES will be the next sheriff in town, like Charles was using to say, was used to say, because of the hurt of Ash, because it will cost money for him and for the company to run OBLES, but what will be given on OBLES will be 100% given to the community, to the individual that need the money. So it is a great it is part of the character of our CEO to pay to help for people to get them to the point they want to be. So OBLES will change the crowdfunding and as we know today with all these platforms, will change the game very widely, largely. So I think most of the users will come to us because of the generosity of Ash. So everything he's doing is will be a game changer for us, for the humanity. So it's really exciting to have all these products coming to life, and that we can have so many projects under our eyes, and we can pick one, we can pick 10, we can pick 100 if we want, and help people to live in a better place.
I agree with you. Just like what you say, you have this Kaifa. So OBLES will continue to be dominant in the internet, reaching out the world, reaching out to all the founders for be it for good causes. So Terry, for us to, okay, before I go to that, I understand that you were already on the internet, like just now what you say, and who is your sponsor? And I think you are one of the first few 31st August 2018 who signed up, and it was nothing. It was just an idea. What made you sign up or believe $97? What made you sign up, and what was your feeling at that time when you hear, maybe Ash already got a video, 2018, sharing about his heartbeat. What was in your mind?
Yes, at the time we didn't have much. We have a video or two. I don't remember exactly. Red was speaking of that often, but the vision of Ash at the time it was what hooks me for ONPASSIVE. It was not the compensation plan, the money, or anything like that. It was when he was saying he wants to do something really different than what it was at the time on the internet. It was what was grabbed me because to make the story short, when I sold my business in 2008 in France, I was at the time. By the way, I'm not 55. I'm in ONPASSIVE for 5 years, but I'm 61 exactly.
Okay.
You didn't understand when I say
sorry.
55. At the time I signed up, I was 56. At the time I signed up in ONPASSIVE.
Okay.
And when I sold all my business in 2008, I decided to move forward. I was not knowing online marketing for sure and all those stuff, but I was knowing the internet because I was using the internet mostly to make my accountancy, my contability with my businesses, bars, hotel, restaurants. So I was doing most of the accountancy on the internet. So, but I was not using the internet like I was after 2008, because when I came back after I was moving with a big project. At the time, I didn't spoke a lot about that, but it was it was also to eradicate the poverty in the world. And my project fell because of the investors who stabbed me in the back. And so on one day, I was not able in 2009, and was not able to move the project anymore, and I had to stop because I have spent all the money I have made in my life in this project, and so the investors didn't want to help me. They signed the paper with the lawyers and the bankers, and they said they will help me, and they didn't do it because of a little article who was unreadable on the contract. So I decide at this time, I decide to go online in the social network like LinkedIn, Facebook, and so on. I was already on LinkedIn and Facebook because I am on Facebook since 2004 when they start. I'm an early user of all these kind of stuff on the internet. That's why maybe I was early also in ONPASSIVE because I know a lot of people who are in the startup, and I was doing my best to help them grow by the years. And so when my sponsor is French, living in the US. I think he's living in Tallahassee, something like that, in US, Louisiana. I don't remember the state exactly, but Edouard is his name, and he's not as active as I am. But yes, when I was hooked by the words of Ash because his will was really one of mine, and I know it was difficult for me to set it up, and I knew at the time also it will be difficult for Ash to succeed. But when I came back 2 years after in 2020, like I said earlier, I was convinced that we were on the way to have something that will change the world of the internet forever. So I'm one of the first convinced because some people are still asking questions, but
Yes.
through the early words of Ash and what I saw now 5 years later, what I have seen during these 5 years, I know where I am going, and I know where the people are going, but some of the people are not so in the business that we are, and couldn't and can't understand well because they don't attend webinars as we do. They don't. Yeah, they are not passionate yet.
Yes.
We need to turn them to passion, but that's our goal with this webinar, for example. That's our goal to make many more people passionate about ONPASSIVE to help us eradicate poverty and make the goal of Ash for real.
Yeah. I think many of us, if we are asked why we join, it's like what you used the word, we were moved by Ash, some by his words. At the end of the day, we can't remember exactly what he says, but we were moved. And, for us, most of us, we were introduced programs or introduced products almost every week. And usually we will say no, 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 because it's just too many coming around. But when I heard Ash spoke that 1 hour, and usually we don't spend 1 hour listening right through someone, we don't. But it was a miracle that I listened through, and just something just moved. And like you, Terry, we can't exactly know, but you said that he says he want to do something different, and you just believe this man. So in other words, sometimes it's called anointed. He is somehow anointed, gifted with his message to touch tens, hundreds, thousands, and then 1.4 million. But out of the 1.4 million, I must say that there are some who come in because we ask them to come in.
Yep.
Whether it's fortunate or unfortunate, they did not listen to Ash Mufara. They
No.
just took our word and
Mhm.
signed up because we say it's good. And these are the people, if they do not end up listening to Ash, they end up with a lot of questions.
Mhm.
But those who come in because they first hear Ash spoke, we don't have questions.
Exactly.
We
Yeah.
just follow.
Mm.
So in a way, it is also our fault. We make our best friend join without listening to Ash Mufara, you know. So, but sometimes I call it the spillover blessing. You know, it's
Mhm.
spillover. It's still wonderful that they join because of us. So thank you, Thierry, for sharing with us. I know it's difficult to pinpoint because if you ask me what did Ash say, I really cannot remember. I just
Yeah.
remember a feeling to follow this man.
Mhm.
So Thierry, let us know a little bit more about you for the next few minutes. Is that you are a musician?
Yeah, I
You
was a DJ. I was a DJ,
DJ.
exactly. I was DJing. I had a moped accident when I was 16 years old. So I stopped school early, and I had to work because I cannot stay home. My parents don't want me to stay home all my life. So I went. My first job was waiter. I was working in restaurants and bars, and at 80, I was the money I made with that was all the money was all spent in records, in in uh, in music and so on. And so I was doing doing for free parties. At the beginning, it was in the family home. Then the family home was too small, so I need to go in halls. And then I was one of the first DG in my area, but I was young. I was 15, 16 years old only. And so naturally at 18, when I was able, because you need to be a major, you need to be 18 to work in discotheques and clubs because of the alcohol, the rules and so on. And so I was moving to the DG world. I moved to the DG world when I turned 80. And I have 80 years old. And not 80, 18, sorry.
Okay.
But maybe at 80, I will try to restart
Okay.
also.
Okay.
And I was working in Paris. I was working in Saint-Tropez, in Monaco, in the most in the best club of the world. So I was easy recognizable, and so that's why this span of my life allow me to make a lot of money and to buy my first business when I was 25 years old. And naturally, I turned myself to restaurant, bars, and hotels because it was my first. It was what I was knowing to do. I was still playing music as a disc jockey for private parties and so on, but and in my bars, because my bars were famous in the. I was living in Toulouse. Toulouse is the aeronautic city in France where the Airbus is born. So it's a big one of the five big cities in France, just after Paris and Marseille. And so I was having my business there, I was very known in the south area of France, because Toulouse is in the south, Paris is in the north, and in the south I was the king of the DJs in the south of France.
Okay. So Terry, you are in the entertainment business, music, and in your later years, you are in the online business or something like
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
mostly. Yeah.
mostly.
Yeah,
So-
I forget the project, because the project I was doing in 2008, when I sold my business in France,
Mhm.
was about doing the event totally differently than what we saw generally around the globe. I don't know, but some of you may know Burning Man, Tomorrowland, all these kind of festival who are who were good at the time when they created, but they lost their earth by the time, because of the big companies sponsoring this event and so on. So the art of these event are totally lost. And for me, it's desesperating, because I want that I'd love to be. I know I'm able to do that, to change the world of events globally, and to spread a message that goes that will be able to go viral around the globe, and to make the world. The goal is to make the world a better place for every human. So
I have two probably last questions. One is, that's why I touch on what you do so far. What is your personal passion? What is your personal passion? And when the apples come, Terry, what is your passion group? What kind of what needy groups will you help? What is your own passion? Is it music? Is it just your own passion, so that we know a little bit more about you? And then when the apples come, who you want to help?
yeah, my passion is to be able to get to my life goal, because the fact that I am dad today, it's a bit different than it was yesterday, because my daughter is 14 years old now. I was a late father because she born when I was 47, and but Ella is. I always said to myself, when I was a kid or an adult, I always said to myself, I don't want to have at the beginning, I didn't want to have kids. Why? Because I didn't want to bring them in the world I see right now. And so Ella has changed the direction for me, because when Ella came, I said, okay, so it means that I have a kid now, and I need to change the world for her to be in a better place,
Wow.
and for her and for the next generation. So maybe because of the sadness when I was younger, because it was difficult. I was the oldest of the family. I mean, my brother. I was the elder of the family, the son. I have a sister and a brother, and so I always said to myself, if it is possible, because we know it's for many of us, we know it's an utopia. But yes, if now I know with the event, with my experience, and with what I see through the ONPASSIVE family, I can say that we can reach our goal. Even if we don't change the world by our time here, we will be able to give the good direction for the next generation to keep on and to reach our goal.
Wow, I think it's so beautiful, isn't it, when we get people to share their passion, to share their life goal, you know, from being apprehensive, you know, to hear Thierry, you say we can change the world, if not at least give the direction. Wow. At least
give the impulsion for them to follow the good direction we put them on. And yes, so many kids don't realize right now that we are failing in most of the way. But they are still dreaming of a better world. So let us keep their dream alive and help them to chase it, to realize it.
Thank you, Thierry, for sharing even just this thing, because many people find that I've just heard someone says I have no value, you know, life is meaningless. But actually, you know, all of us sit down for a cup of coffee, isn't it, with friends, this and that, and it's our words that build up people. Our words are very important. So even I like what Thierry says, even if we can give the direction, show the way, that is it. We have accomplished something. We have helped someone.
Yeah.
So,
you know, at the time in 2008, when I met the first time the investors, I was on my way to my goal, because you will know the story one day. I will have the time to explain to you all, and so. But I always thought in my head, in a corner of my head, I always it could fail, because nothing is going all the way 100%, you know. So everything could fail. But now, through ONPASSIVE, I have found with Ash and the family, I have found the power that we will be able, all of us, because we are one family and we have one goal, even if our goals are a bit different from a country to another, and from a continent to another. But we will all take this direction, and we will support each other.
yes.
So by the numbers, we are unstoppable. I know that it's impossible to stop us right now.
So
like
Thierry,
Ash said.
what is one passion group? What is one needy group you want to help when the apples come?
So many, you know. Yesterday I was watching TV here. The French government was allowing made a law about the water, because here in France we are using we don't use the lost water, the water that goes through your washing machine from your toilet. So what we call the used water. and disused water can be used to for the plants here outside in the city, to watch the streets and so on. Actually, they are using safe water for the one you can drink at your tap, for example, the tap water. So it's nonsense. I heard yesterday in France, we are using only 1% of the used water for the cities and so on. So we can recycle it to make it proper to not for consumption, not for drinking, but to wash the street or to I don't know how you say, but to fill the plants and in the cities and so on. And I heard it is 1% in France, and for example, in Israel, they are using the used water by 85%. You can, so there, it's a nonsense that we are not using this kind of stuff because we are wasting so many stuff in our lives, and we have to change all that, not only water but many stuff. So I don't know which community. I had one time I had the idea, you know, I don't know if I will do it, but probably. I had a project to make a restaurant bus, kind of, where I can give food to people who are living outside. I don't know what is the name in English, but yes, I mean, around the globe, there are so many poor people who are living outside who have no roof to put on their head and so on. So maybe my first Apple will go something like that. And also not only food, but also to help them put a roof on their head and to go back to dignity, because I mean, most of these people, it's not their fault if they have lost their jobs. It's because of the society, because of governing bodies who are doing things wrongly. So I think we can change that.
Great. So it's also some kind of a water project, Debbie, and then feed the hungry and bring back dignity with a roof. One last final question, as we always ask, Terry, quality, leadership trait or character trait or whatever, what is one trait, one quality you think we should have that will help us achieve our passion, whatever passion it is, achieve something? What is one quality you think we should have?
There is only one.
Okay, one.
Honesty. Honesty.
Wow.
You need to be honest. You need to be honest, because if you are not able to see your face in the mirror every day, you need to be honest with you, but with the people you are. The respect, it is the word you find on the internet about me. I mean, if you don't respect others, if you don't respect yourself and others, it's impossible to reach your goal.
Wow.
You need to be you need to respect, and you need to be honest on what you say. You need to and what you do.
Thank you, Terry, for spending this night with us. We get to know you more, and you have certainly inspired and encouraged us. Thank you so much. Yes, I agree with you. Honesty. Be able to see yourself, respect yourself, see yourself in the mirror. And we've gone through a lot of understanding tonight. I think I want to give the difficult job to two of our seniors, whether it's Dr. Bill Williams and Jeffrey Morlock. I know you're listening intently. Both of you, can you help summarize the gist of tonight? Dr. Bill is not on video. Jeffrey, have you something to help us understand a little bit more tonight what we are going through?
Sure, absolutely. Terry, thank you so very much. I love the way that you just speak from your heart. You know, you're not scripted, and you're giving us your experience along with all the love and the emotion that you have within, and it's coming out, and it's really given us some pause for thought here. I certainly do appreciate that. I mean, obviously you're spot on. Everything from Ash's heart to the whole rollout, how this all began, and the many things that we have gone through. I mean, when you look at this journey, oh my goodness. But your point being, Terry, that throughout every bit of it, the core is the heart of looking toward and for others as opposed to ourselves, and trying to lift those around us. And everything that Mr. Mufara has done, everything that has kind of evolved into from where we were to what we are, is all based around that idea of having heart and just loving your fellow man and doing what you can. And you put that across in several different arenas or areas this morning. And so thank you. You know, the more that we can have people talking about this and explaining it through their own experience, right, through the litmus, if you will, of their experience, the more the folks are going to understand how big this is and what our real mission is, and how important the ONPASSIVE, not only the mission of ONPASSIVE, but the entire theme, the undergirding theme of ONPASSIVE is do what's right because it's right, and live that way. And like you were saying, you know, you got to do what's right. You got to be respectful, and just, you know, the Bible talks about focusing on these things that you were talking about, those things that are excellent, of good report, those things that are worthy, right? Doing what's right. And so thank you so very much. I appreciate that. And I appreciate everything that you've said here. And thank you too, Mabel. I'm going to let that go. I mean, there's nothing more I need to say. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So the floor is open to anyone who want to share, want to say something, share their feelings. But thank you, Terry. We are moved.
Yes,
Thank
but
you.
it's a good move.
Yeah. So anyone who can raise their hand to share.
Can
But
I share?
yes, Faith, yes,
Hi,
you can.
Terry. I want to
Bonsoir,
thank
Faith.
you. This is Faith, Terry.
Yeah,
Thank you for
bonsoir.
coming on tonight. We are so blessed to have you here with us tonight. I
Thanks for
especially
inviting me.
love
It's a
your
pleasure.
project about dignity. You know, when you mentioned about dignity, giving food to the people who need a food, and a roof over their head if they need a roof. You know, this goes very well with what my heartbeat is for, to feed really the poor. Even though in Singapore, you will find that there are people who are poor that will need to be fed. And we do have something that you call a dignity kitchen here in Singapore. And if you come to Singapore, I will invite you there to see how their program is being done here in Singapore. And thank you once again for gracing us tonight. Truly, we have been blessed by your heartfelt sharing, and just want you to know that your bars and restaurants are something that way back I have also wanted to do, but was never able to do. And I'm inspired by you. I want to be a bartender one day. Would you employ me?
Yeah, you know, it is very fun. It will be very funny when we will meet all these founder when I can tell the story. But I was bringing American football in France and in Europe, so long time ago. So and so as I was bringing American football, because American football was not played here on the old continent, as we say. And as I was bringing American football in my country, we had a lot of teams then in the 80s. And I start in the 90s, early 90s, I think in 92 exactly, almost 93. I opened the first American sports live cafe in France. And before Monaco, because the second was in Monaco, but they closed now. They closed it last year. It was the Stars and Bars, who was known all around the globe. But they opened in 94. I think I was opening the first American food, not American, American sports bar in France with live games, baseball, hockey, basketball, and American football with live games on large screens. Thanks to the I found in Germany in the US Army. In Germany, I have found at the time I have found a decoder that I was able to play the game live from the U.S. Army. So I was able to play the 49ers, the Dallas Cowboys, this Michael Jordan basketball, Chicago Bulls in my bar, and some people were coming from all over Europe and come to myself and said, Thierry, but why you are not opening this in Berlin, in London, in Paris, in the capitals? Because they want to have also American live sports on their screen. At the time, I didn't have the money to open 10 bars around Europe.
Wow, what
Maybe
a
one
dream,
day.
yeah?
Yeah.
It's a wonderful
So
dream.
maybe we can try in Singapore one day.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not, yeah? So when you come to Singapore, look us up, all right? We will bring you around. We will show
no
you
problem.
some nice bars and some
Yeah.
nice salons to go to, all right?
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
All right. I think there's a lot of people waiting to say good things about you. I'll let them come on. I think it's Amal.
Okay, no, Dr. Bill, yes.
Dr. Bill?
Yes, Dr. Bill
Thierry,
is
good
back.
job
Yes.
today. Thank you for being a part of our program today. I've always enjoyed your input to ONPASSIVE. You're one of the guys that I was following when I first came in. You were already in, of course, and the leader of the French delegation worldwide, really.
Thanks.
One of the early leadership council guys, and you to me, you've been a pioneer. You kind of take charge of the things that are French related and just you've run with that. So I've always thought you did a fantastic job of input. And it's great to get your history of being a DJ. And, when I was in New York, when I was in Amsterdam a couple of months ago, I went to a museum of digital music, and I learned all about home music and DJ electronica. I had no appreciation for how that developed, and I found out. So
Yeah.
Yeah, you were the forerunner of the sports bar. I didn't know that. So you were
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like the Bill
Even
Gates of DJs.
yeah, even at the time you were, I don't remember exactly, but I think Disney Park opened in Paris in the late 90s. So I was the first American sports bar in Europe because a real one with American live sports on screen. Because some of the earlier than me in UK, for example, or in Spain or around Europe, they were only playing video tape. You know, they say they were sending tape to them from US to. So it was a. It was like we say in French, it was not live, it was a réchauffé. It was not the live game on screen. But for example, I remember I did the Super Bowl in the 90s, and the Super Bowl was the biggest night of the year for me because I had around 1,000 people coming to my bar to see the game live on screen, and it was beers, hot dogs, and burger all night long. It was crazy.
We were best events before best events was
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
So proud of you.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you.
Dr. Bill, you have something to share with us?
If it's the appropriate time, I can share a couple of things.
Yes.
Let me throw up a slide. I just had a few slides that I put together. I just wanted to kind of talk about one thing. This concept of wealth that
Wow, the growth. Wow.
Yeah.
Growth of global millionaires. My goodness. Wow.
Now, I just wanted to bring out something that ONPASSIVE, there's the ONPASSIVE effect. And I kind of want to just position us to understand where we are, where we're going. And the thing about this, there's a growth of people that are amassing wealth. And if you just look at some of the numbers, you know, the shape of the pyramid represents the number of millionaires and how it's progressed from 2011 to 2021 during this measurement period. And you notice that the color codes show how many are in each group. Well, the total wealth accumulation, let's just break it down in a few slides, and then I'll make a comment at the end. In 22, total millionaire wealth stood at $2.8 trillion. And that was 46% almost of global wealth in the hands of people that were classified as millionaires. And that was up 138% from 2011, a decade earlier. So millionaires control $87 trillion in wealth total. And the the assets that they have are what has accounted for most of the increase since the financial crisis back in 2008. And if you look at what people gain, they gain cash equivalents, financial assets, wasn't increasing more land and building. So the explosive growth of millionaires from 2012 to 2022 stood at a total of $208 trillion. And it was 46% of global wealth. If that's the case, where are these people and what's the grouping of how much wealth? This is kind of an interesting thing to start looking at. The range of wealth of how many people were in the $1 to $5 million category. In 2012, it was 25 million. It doubled to 51 million in a decade. $5 to $10 million net worth people went from about 2 million to 5 million. And the number of that were worth more than 10 million went from 1 million to 3 million. So, you know, most of the wealth in the world is held by a relatively few people, percentage-wise. And you always wonder, where are these people from? Most of them are North Americans. If you look at the volume, most of them are Canada, US, Mexico. Next number is in Europe, and then Asia Pacific. If you exclude China, India, then India is probably not listed there on the thing, but it's probably 4%. But China's 10%. And so there's a real disparity of where things are. A lot of that has to do with real estate values, of course, where real estate is very valuable and expensive. That's where people's homes become, making them millionaires. A lot of them. People don't have $1 million assets in cash. Most people have a home and some savings, and that's why they're actually millionaires. So I don't want people to think, oh, it's just people with $1 million sitting in the bank. No. So if we look at the outlook, and this is the main slide for wealth inequality, Credit Suisse forecasts that the number of millionaires will grow to 86 million by 2027, a 45% increase. Even in what we think is a bad economy, you know, it's going to grow by almost 50% in the next 4 or 5 years. 52% of the world's adults have less than $10,000. So that's the sad part, that over half of the people in the world are just basically living below the poverty line. And that includes everything they own: homes, cars, savings, investments. Or if you really look at it, no savings. Most people don't live in a home they own. And if you look at that, that's only 1.2% of wealth. That 52% of the. So Ashton Mafar looked at these numbers and was well aware of what was going on. And he set up ONPASSIVE to turn the pyramid over, for ONPASSIVE to be the great equalizer, where we could actually go and bring anybody in the world into the millionaire status. Now, is he going to be happy if 1 million people become millionaires? I don't think so. I think that's his first goal. But I think his goal is to enable everyone on the earth that wants to take part, to take a slice of the pie called wealth. And so they will increase their standard of living where they live. And if you live in a country like North America, Canada, $1 million doesn't go that far, but it's still very nice. Better than average by far, right? But if you took somebody who became a millionaire in Togo, Cote d'Ivoire, even in a place like Romania, places you don't think of as third world, but there's still poverty there. We are going to totally rearrange the way wealth is considered when ONPASSIVE is fully developed. So this is the exciting part for most of us, is to understand that we're going to take the common everyday person and allow them to have their dream and to accumulate wealth for the first time. And so that's kind of the point I wanted to share. And I think it's interesting that we are poised to do something unique. That Singapore obviously is the richest country in the world per capita. But just right across the street, you know, down in Papua New Guinea, it's one of the poorest countries in the world. And so there's a disparity everywhere. And so those who have understand wealth, those who don't have don't understand wealth. And so our job partly is as ONPASSIVEians is to bridge the gap between those who understand and those who don't understand and try to help them shepherd their wealth properly. And that's a message that would be consistent as we grow, that we want to be good examples to the people who don't have wealth when they get wealth, how to help shepherd it so that it's not wasted. And certainly it'll be appreciated, but it needs to be shepherded in a proper way. Lessons learned, and we need to start teaching lessons that we did learn.
Wow,
That's all I want to share, Mabel. Thank you for that time.
Precious data sharing. Thank you, Dr. Bill. So, Jeannie, would you?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so Amal.
Mabel, I think the next speaker we
Is
can
Amal.
call
Huh?
Debbie or Amal?
Amal,
Yeah.
Debbie, and Dr.
Yeah,
Benny.
yeah.
Yes. Yes, Amal. Amal, please.
Yeah, I'm here. Yes, thank you, Sister
Okay.
Jean. Thank you, Sister Mabel and Faith. Thank you, Leader Thierry and Dr. Bell. Thank you very much. Good morning, good evening. This is Amal Fataya from Canada. Leader Thierry, I love it, your heart speech. Really, really so touch and you touch my heart. You speak as a line. You look like a baby when you was speaking. Everything comes from heart. Yes, you are a man, but you have heart, baby heart. You still a baby in your view, in your mission, in your words, in your feeling, in your responsibility. As you have a long way to walk. Thank you very much. What amazing heart speech was. What a magnificent word you said when you said, if we will not harvest our seeds that we are planting now, and we will leave a direction for a new generation. Yes, this is a beautiful, amazing, magnificent word. In the past, our grandfathers, mothers, they plant for us and we harvest it. Now it is our rule to put the seed for the next generation, but in the right way, in a good way, where our world will be a better place for us, inshallah, and then for them in the future. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. I love it. I enjoy it. Thank you, Thierry.
Thank
You
you.
have a big heart. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Miss Amal. Thank you for sharing.
Thank
Okay,
you.
next we have Miss Debbie. Sister Debbie.
Hello, greetings everyone. Dr. Bill, thank you. Thank you so much for those wonderful statistics. It's still, I have a photographic memory of it, and it's going to make me go crazy if you repeat it again, because I'm already planning on what to do if I see some of those figures in my account. I don't know, people have millions in assets and all of that. Thank you, Dr. Bill. You always have lovely presentations. Thank you, Sister Mabel, for the wonderful updates. They're always on point, as always. And Brother Thierry, Ocho. Thank you. Now, I usually say you nailed it because you picked some of the points besides helping the homeless and feeding them, providing them with the essentials of mankind. You also consider that they need some liquids, right?
Yes.
Water. That's one of my passions. And that person who can recycle laundry water, I don't know how we can get that, because it's really, in the US, that does not happen. It's just waste. If you could,
I think it's like in France. France is recycling only 1%, using only 1%. Spain is using 10 or 15% in Spain because it is more, how you say, the country is more is with more heat than in France, and in Israel it is 85%. They are reusing the water. So we need to go to all these countries to understand the process of what they are doing good, what they are doing bad, and where we can change. But as I said yesterday, the French governing bodies make a law for the entire countries in France to be able to do that, because before that it was not possible to reuse the water because of the bacteria, because of the process. You understand? So we need to have laws. So we need to change. We need to change everything. Everything is done wrongly by the governments. So we need to change all of that. So it's a big task, but we are there for it.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much. And hopefully, if your voice can be heard through our ONPASSIVE family, also consider that the Global South, especially the African continent and some Asian countries, do not have the basics, the basic water just for drinking and doing regular chores on a daily basis. So when you do get your flowers flowing in and your apples and everything, please, when you talk to the politicians and the people that you know, also include that in your agenda to plead for them, to help the have-nots.
I remember, I don't know if any of you know the Paris-Dakar. Paris-Dakar is a race with well-known on the globe, because it's like one of a kind of race. It starts on the 1st of January every year, and it's going through countries to countries. And at the time they launched it in the 80s, I don't remember exactly, Thierry Sabine and one French singer, Daniel Balavoine, when they launched this race, their goal was going in the north region of Africa, stop to Dakar, going from France to Spain to Algeria, Morocco, Mauritania, all these countries that are on the road, and bring some solution to the people who are living on these roads, like having tap water and so on. So they brought European solution, new solution to these countries with this kind of race. So I mean, there are many problems in the world, but there are more solutions than problems. So we will find a way to bring all these people what they need.
Okay. That's very much appreciated. Thank you so much. I had so many questions, but I think I realized we're running for time. I'll save it, and hopefully you come back next time to visit, so we can ask all our questions. So, and I'll be in France, in Toulouse next year. I'll look you up.
Wow.
I'm living in Nice. I'm living in Nice now. I left.
Oh, you're in Nice? Okay.
15 years ago. So I'm living on the beautiful Côte d'Azur on the French Riviera.
Juste à côté de. Okay.
Yeah,
Not a problem. I know how to reach Nice.
Yeah. You have a big airport. You have the second airport in France here.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sister Jeannie. Back to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Sister Debbie. And thank you, Thierry, for being with us tonight and answering all the questions. Sister Debbie, if we have time, I'll get you back. Okay, we have Dr. Benny now, please. Dr. Benny.
Thank you, Sister Jennings, for giving me this opportunity. I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all my queens and kings. We have queens and kings, nothing else. Greetings to each and everyone. Anyway, before I proceed to Brother Thierry, I want to first of all thank our Heavenly Father for bringing you and I together. You guys know that, right? He woke us up this morning for a reason. You guys know that a lot of people left the world. They did. But God wanted you and I to be here today. And you guys noticed that our CEO stated that you and I, we should not die. We shouldn't die from now till the next 5 years. So I'm praying not to die because I need to enjoy this money. Oh yeah. Anyway, Queen Sister Mabel, thank you so much for the updates. We appreciate you. Thank you. I want to thank our King, Dr. Bill Williams, for sharing your thoughts. Thank you for taking care of us here. Thank you for loving us. But most importantly, I want to thank our Heavenly Father for bringing our visionary to all of us. If it wasn't for him, you and I would not be here. He has surprised us, and you guys have seen the surprise, right? Our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufara, he has done everything, and he will continue to love us. And he stated that either I do or I die. You guys know that the force talks to him all the time, right? He is here to correct corruption, to eradicate poverty, and to uplift humanity. Brother Thierry, I call you King Thierry. I would say astonishing presentation. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation. I don't know, since I know that you're from France and you know that the French government, it seems as if he owns all the French countries in Africa. I hope if you have time, if you can create time, I don't know if you are closer to him. Could you please introduce him with ONPASSIVE? No, because since he controls ONPASSIVE, I'm sorry, he controls the whole world, the French control even Cameroon. Let him know the importance of ONPASSIVE so that he will stop bothering our African countries. Please, I'm saying it at the bottom of my heart. Anyway, ONPASSIVE is everything to all of us. As you know that I eat, I drink, I sleep, and I dream ONPASSIVE. Yes, you know about Tong Tong Tala, that I used to work with him, and I make him to understand the importance and why I joined ONPASSIVE, why ONPASSIVE is very important, not only to all of us, but to each and everyone all over the globe. Yes, when it comes to your passion, and everybody's passion, I believe the reason why you and I, we are here, as we all know, we have 8 billion plus humans on Earth, but only 1.4 decided to join ONPASSIVE. The reason is because we saw the vision, we accepted the vision, and hopefully you and I now, we are going to help the underprivileged children. Yes, as Queen Debbie said, there are a lot of children or humans on Earth that need serious water. We need it also in Cameroon, all over the globe. We need that. But when it comes to these underprivileged children, orphanage, these children, they need uniforms. They need what? They need clothing. They need shoes, food to eat, shelter. They need what? You know, like when you go to the school, that someone, all of us, so hopefully we will build a school system for those children to sit and eat. You know that when you eat, it nourishes your brain, so you'll be able to study. Because sometimes, like in Africa, we always beat our children when they fail their exam, right? We beat, but we don't know that maybe they did not eat. We have to feed them. Yes, so because of ONPASSIVE, we are going to help these underprivileged children, the orphanage, the widowers, St. Jude's Hospital in United States and all over the globe, all those who are suffering. Are you guys willing? Now that we're going to start receiving the dollars, the apples, are you guys willing to help? Thank you so much. I don't want to spend too much time because if I can sit here, I will preach for 20 hours. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Benny. Thank you for your sharing. Okay, next we have Mr. Abdi Alaso. Mr. Abdi Alaso, please.
Hello, everybody. Thank you, Jean, for letting me speak. Hello, Sister Mabel. Hello, all the leaders. Greetings from the land down under here. Yeah, it's a beautiful presentation, Sister Mabel. Always glad to hear every Thursday about the Passion Global Singapore and Malaysia. It's a beautiful platform that I enjoy coming in, me and my community. Yes, brother Thierry, Ocho, I'm really glad to see my brother here. I'm sorry I cannot be on the camera. I'm not, but you know, I appreciate. I really not only for what you say tonight about the children and your passion and you share with your heart with us, but brother Thierry is a very good man. You know, I'm his member with his Telegram group. And I've seen him. He's really consistently. You can tell his passion. Every second he's posting webinar on the back office, and he does help our community, Somali. I mean, he always posts for us 2 times a week, and it's really. And he's always on the spot. You know, he's just always responsive, very responsive to messages. We appreciate you, brother, by doing that for us, and obviously, I think we're gonna invite you one time to come to our webinar, so you can also give us your motivation and passion to our group. Yeah, I have the same passion with you, my brother, for kids coming from Somalia into this country a little over 30 years ago on my own. My dad was a visionary who saw what was coming to my country. He said, this country is going to a war, so you gotta leave. So he let me get away, and after when I came here, my country went to civil war. So in that sense, that war was going on for a long time. We have a lot of children who really lost their fathers and mothers. And imagine as a young kid losing your mom and dad and growing up with no support and no guidance and no protection. There's really a lot of vulnerable children in Somalia, in my country, and many parts in the world as well. So we are the same passion, my friend, and I think we will unite together when our apples come and ignite the hope and the vision of our CEO and replicate and do as many as we can to help global family of children around the world. And as also when you look in a religious perspectives, really helping a kid with no father or mother as an orphanage is one of the best deeds that human being can do while they are here on this earth. It's a very highly a good deed to help the orphanages. One of the most, and also the other parts about the water. The water is one of the, you know, you can't live without water. It's a basic living material on that water. So Somalia, there's the people who travel thousands of miles to get a water. And to leave one well or 2 well or drill somewhere in a water that will stay for generations is something that will impact many people. And also that's my second passion, and I'm looking forward to me and my community and many other ONPASSIVE founders globally to get together and initiate for what needs to be done. So we appreciate you, brother, for coming to Global. This is my second base apart from the Somali one. So we will lucky to see you again. And this is, we always see you here every Thursday, brother. And thank you, all the leaders here, Global Passion Singapore and Malaysia. We appreciate you, everyone. Thank you. Dr. Bill, glad to see you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you,
Abdi also.
Abdi.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you,
Okay.
Abdi.
We have Brother Raj. Brother Raj.
Yeah, thank you so much,
Thank
big
you.
sister. Thierry, yeah,
Yeah.
this is really great moment. I am Raj from India. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I like to congratulate big sister Mabel for a wonderful update, and thank you so much. Awesome data and facts shared by Dr. Williams, sir. Really, it was really fabulous, incredible, and that shows the real picture of today's world. Okay, and third one, what heart touching and mesmerizing, brainstorming, and mind blowing, incredible presentation by Thierry Ocho from from France. Oh my God. When we talk about France, we talk about a French Revolution. You don't forget. You always told that equality, fraternity, and brotherhoodness, these are the concepts which come from France. Hats off you, sir, for wonderful sharing. First of all, you have talked two important points. I want to elaborate here first. Water crisis, that is a great challenge for humanity. Each and everybody is going to face. Yes, we talk about Israel. Yes, Israel is one of the highest innovative and awesome country in today's world arena that has developed the inputs of Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, and smart water conservation policy by the desalination method and reverse osmosis. That is really wonderful. We can do case study, and world is really true champion in this arena about answer. This is a great challenge for humanity, but we will nail it also. And secondly, talked about generation. Yes, how you can forget our wonderful generations. We are role model. We are asset. We are treasure for them. We have to be legal, moral, with the behavior, etiquette, thought, and ONPASSIVE, really great boon for humanity. ONPASSIVE is like a world, a beautiful, unlimited love, infinite potential, and massive in the nature, robust in the nature, and that is beacon of hope for whole humanity. Yes, we are founding members, have a great task. We have to achieve great task, and we are going to do it. But still, we have to cover 8 billion people. That is Herculean task. And ONPASSIVE is going to do it. How you can forget our legend CEO, Mr. Asbu Farah. He really legend. What a diamond heart. What a man of letters. This is really era of, my dear friends, artificial intelligence, multiple automation, and deep learning, machine learning, Internet of Things. These are all the factors which can bring the financial freedom at time. This is the right time. Whole world is looking for ONPASSIVE. This is this demand of era. ONPASSIVE, need of power. Come on, take one idea, chase it, and just catch the waves, catch the my link of members and save life. Because each and everything we can achieve. Why I'm saying ONPASSIVE is unbreakable, unbeatable, unmatchable, unparalleled. Nobody can touch us. Yeah, that is why this is a really celebrating moment. We know how Connect is coming. Earth is going to be blast. The internet era is going to shake forever. And that was really super dazzling show in today's webinar. I appreciate you, and you all are really role model. You are setting good examples for coming generation. Thank you once again, Thierry Ocho, sir. You really hats off you and nailed it today. Yeah, completely.
Thank you.
Outstanding. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing, Raj. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay, we have Mrs. Yogeswari. Mrs. Yogeswari.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
We can't hear you.
Hello, brother and sister. Good evening to all. Excellent speech on mindset growth by Mr. Thierry Ocho, sir. It was a fabulous, incredible energy. ONPASSIVE is true champion company on internet era. It is going to give completed financial freedom and time freedom. It is application in the global humanity. I'm really appreciated what the CEO, leaders, and the founders all around the world who truly and wholeheartedly talking of what I think are the most profound in the history of all mankind. The first step to do the impossible and the unimaginable for anybody even to attempt, let alone accomplish it. You are truly beyond this world. I wanted to thank Mr. S. Mufari sir from the bottom of my heart that he give all of you the ability to dream and life given. Thank you so much.
Thank
you
you.
so much given such a wonderful opportunity in this platform. Have a fantastic day to you all.
Thank you.
Merci,
Thank you.
Martha.
Thank you. Thank you, Mrs.
What is the name? What is the name of your kid?
I am Yogeshwari Malkam from India, sir.
Well, what is the name of your kid? I hear something is calling, Mama, Mama, Mama. You can bring to the screen.
Sorry.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, before we close, it's 10:52 now. I have two lovely person that I would like to call upon before we do the closing, and that is Dr. Derek and Dr. Tunishai. So who would like to go first, ladies or gentlemen?
Dr. T, Dr. Tunishai.
Dr.
Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much.
Yes.
I'm out here walking. I'm walking my senior dog. She's 17 years old.
Wow.
I'm walking her in her stroller. She has a stroller. I enjoyed today's webinar. I just thought I'd join you all today and try to keep in touch.
Yeah.
And just be a part of your family. You have a lovely family, and I really do appreciate all the great work that you all are doing. Thank you so much for making ONPASSIVE all that it is. We really appreciate you, and God bless.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Tunishai.
Thank you for joining us, and do join us more often. Thank you so much.
You're more than welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. Enjoy your walk.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, we have Dr. Derek. Dr. Derek, please.
Peace, blessings, enough, holy, plenty, a lot of holy love to every person that is experiencing the global passion in Singapore and Malaysia. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. To everyone. Thank you very much, Dr. Bill Williams, and of course, Jeannie and Mabel and Faith, and First Lady Dr. Benny, and Queen Debbie, and all the persons who presented today, and especially King Thierry. Awesome presentation, really and truly. That was awesome. And your passion also is awesome, because if we don't have the right passion, then it doesn't make sense we even bother with ONPASSIVE, because ONPASSIVE is really about our passion. Ashmafari, his passion is ONPASSIVE. And so you and I need to go and look for our passion. We need to have our own passion as it relates to ONPASSIVE. So whenever Ashmafari is ready to release his passion, let him do so in his time. And what you and I need to do is work in the meantime on our passion, so that as soon as the funds through ONPASSIVE Ashmafari's passion, then our passion will be marching forward. Thank you very much, Dr. Bill Williams, for also that small presentation. It is noted. I was trying to write down those figures, because yes, it's really about the shifting of wealth, the shifting of money, because the money is here, right? The cattle on 1,000 hills is mine, said the Lord. So it is here, right? Look at it this way. For those of us who are into creation, look at it this way. If Adam and Eve did not disobey, and nobody throughout the passages of time that we read in history and read in the word, etc., if nobody disobeyed, then all persons from Adam until now would be alive. Where would all those people live? Right here. And so therefore, the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. So everything is here to sustain all the people that was born from Adam until now today. Okay? So which means the earth would be able to sustain all of those billions and billions of people that didn't die because nobody was disobedient. And so if it's just 8 billion thereabout now, then more than enough is here to sustain everyone on the planet. And so what you and I need to do is to get our own passion, that as soon as the funds come, so that we can move into our passion and get clean drinking water to everybody.
Amen.
Get proper living facilities for everybody. Get enough food that everybody can enjoy. Get enough of everything for everybody, because everything is right here on planet Earth for everyone to enjoy. Let us have that passion that Singapore and Malaysia is directing us in, so that everyone on the planet can enjoy what is right here on this planet to enjoy. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. And back over to you, Queen Mabel.
Jeannie.
Thank you.
Oh, Jeannie, Queen Jeannie, sorry.
Thank
Right.
you.
Oh, mercy. All right.
Mercy.
And Dr. Bill,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
I couldn't get all of those statistics down. So if you could just WhatsApp me that those statistics, I tell you, they were great. Wonderful.
Yes, that was great.
Thank you.
That,
Thank you very
Dr.
much.
Terry.
Dr. Derek, that's the numbers that I used came from an article that's on my Facebook page right now. If you go to my Facebook profile, you'll see the article.
Okay. Wow.
Thank
Wonderful,
you. Dr. Bill.
wonderful. All right.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you. Mabel, would you like to have any last word before I close?
No, I would like Dr. Bill to close, but there's a DVR Should we get him to speak a
Divya.
minute?
Yeah, Divya, the last time the
Was
internet
weak,
is not
internet
stable.
was
Yeah.
weak.
Yeah, you can speak, Divya. Keep it short, 1 minute. And please don't on your video so you don't
Yeah.
get cut off. Yeah.
And then Dr. Bill, you help us close.
Yes. Yeah, Divya, please.
Okay, thank you very much to each and everyone, all the dignitaries and all the people, especially really users. We were wonderful insight and telling us how passion we can, carry on with our own way, and that's why kind of living. And I'm really good to all the most people, those who are working so hard to make this possible in the same way. Here, all the people are there who really want to go ahead in their own life and trying to change and all those problems such a way so that they
He's cut off
Okay.
again. Yeah.
Okay, Dr. Bill.
Okay, we have Dr. Bill, please.
Yes, thank you very much. I appreciate everybody being here today and sharing. It's kind of rewarding to stand among friends and see people who continue to show up in face of adversity. It's good to see people who are passionate about a cause and who will stand on their principles. So it's always rewarding to be among the elite brotherhood, and so ONPASSIVE has brought together that type of person, and we band together in different forums to do that. Think about this: we stand on a peak on the top of the mountain looking out, and when we see the mountaintop and we reach the mountaintop because of our success in doing the things that are needed to be done, it's because we took action. And if we hadn't taken action, we wouldn't be at the mountaintop. From that mountaintop, you can see further, you can actually do more. And what I see right now from the top of the mountain is that we're unifying the world, bringing together people of different languages, different cultures, different races, different religions. We're bringing people together and have a common bond and goal. So we're mending the hurts and we're mending the wounds that have separated us for so long. There are groups of people who want to separate us, to split us off from others so that they can conquer us. That's the way that a lot of the, political people have always acted, is to split us up into groups so we can be fighting amongst ourselves. And if you go beyond that and look to the higher purpose, you have a higher purpose, then you'll be more successful. So that's kind of the final word I wanted to leave today, is that we are on the tip looking out, and that we see a bigger thing than some people others can see. Thanks, Mabel. Thanks, Jeannie. Thank you, Thierry, for being with us today. Excellent to see you, my friend.
Thank you, Dr. Bill.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Bill. Thank you for your closing words. We appreciate that. Every word that you say makes a lot of makes an impact on all of us. Thank you so much. And thank you, Thierry, Ocho. Thank you for visiting us and for sharing with us tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jeannie.
Thank you all the other leaders. Thank you, Sister Debbie, Dr. Derek, Dr. Tunesha, and who else? Sister Patricia, Anna, Sister Anna, Dr. Patience. Dr. Patience is here.
Yay!
Hi.
I was here.
You
in
want
the
one
background
last word before we close?
Sister Mabel, I was here. I was just in the background. I just came back from a long trip, so I'm like a little bit under the weather, but I'm okay. But let me tell you, you guys nailed it. I'll use my sister word. Sister Debbie nailed it. And people know what my passion is. And let me tell you, you guys keep doing this, keep giving that mindset of passion. And as we feed our mindset, we will not go wrong. Because sometimes if you don't feed your body, you forget, right? But as we keep feeding this with the passion, with our passion, they will not be surprised or will not be thinking when it comes to deliver the passion, will deliver on the passion. And Dr. Derek summed it all, right? Healthy body, safe environment, good education for everybody, good food, clean water. I don't want to delay. I know we're closer. I just want to share one quick story. It just came to me. I used to take my kids out to Newark for a food drive. And we went there and they were little then. They were like 5, 6 years. And they said, Mom, why are you saying that these people are hungry? Look at them. They're all very obese. And I said they're obese because they're eating wrong food. They're eating McDonald's. So they're not eating the right food. That's why. And I just thought about that and I'm reflecting on it. I said they are really, they need food, they need our assistance, and now they're not eating the right food because they need $1 they'll get a McDonald's just to at least not be hungry. But is that the right nutrition? And that's why you can look at them like they're obese. So let's really keep doing what we're doing, and together we're going to make a world a better place. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you,
Thank you, Dr.
Dr. Patience. Yeah. So with that, Kumaran.
Kumaran.
Finally. Okay, you are
Thank
the
you,
last.
Jenny.
Huh?
Thank you, Jenny.
Sister
Just one,
Debbie, then okay.
just one
sure.
word only.
Okay.
Thank you, Brother Terry, to come visit us in Singapore. And Dr. Bill, I just want to add, remember when you were sharing the presentation about the wealth, you are saying what happened to India. They are very less. I think if in India they can delete all the politician and the cinema industry, I'm sure the presentation will go up. That is what I just want to add. Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Kumaran. Okay, Sister Debbie. Sister Debbie.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I just had a quick announcement to say Brother Jeffrey Morlock will be with us at Deep Dive tonight. So if anyone, when you're working, you might want to join us with Brother Jeffrey Morlock this evening. Deep Dive, 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Thank you. That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Debbie. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And good night, everyone. Thank you for
Good night.
being here. We appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much. Good night,
Thank you.
good morning,
Good night.
and good
Thank you,
afternoon.
Terry. Thank you, Terry.
Yes.
Thank you,
Thank
Terry.
you.
Bonjour.
Have a blessed day. Have a blessed
Thank
day,
you, Dr.
everyone.
Bill.
Bye, Brother Thierry.
Bless
Bye,
everyone.
Dr. T. Bye, Dr.
Bye,
Bill.
Patricia. Thank
Bye,
you for coming,
Debbie. Bye,
Patricia
Dr.
Tava.
Benny. Queen Dr. Benny.
Thank you,
Yay!
Dr.
Good
Tunisai.
night.
Everybody.
Bye-bye.
Okay.